So what's going on, y'all? It's another episode of Gerard Chronicles GC. Today I want to talk about big pool and little pool, specifically in the early '80s, prior to girls coming to the school in '84, and how Gerard never provided us with um, any swim trunks. So they provided us with shoes, socks, shirts, ties, pants, underwear, undershirts. Like they provide us with food, they provide us with an education. So I know it's going to come across like I'm complaining, but um, we're talking about this because um, the lack of swim trunks and access to pools provided some issues. My family, especially back then, was not heavily involved in my life. I went home one weekend a month, if I was lucky. So giving me swim trunks really wasn't on my family's mind. So to combat this, we had people that watched us after school, like school hours would be 8 to 3 or whatever it was. I can't remember. Um, you would come home and well, not home, but you would come down to another section of the building, and there'd be a person there called a house parent, and this person was in charge of your well-being from after school till breakfast the next morning, and until you went off to class. So they were called house parents. So in '82 and '83 and the tail end of '84, if they took us to the pool and you didn't have swim trunks, they had you skinny dip. Now, I know, you watch movies and all this stuff, and there's always some dude with a girl like skinny dipping, and it's kind of like taboo, and you're like, wow. When I see that shit, it's fucking traumatic. It's fucking traumatic because at 7 years old, like my balls were exposed to swimming in a pool with other males, and uh, people that suggested it, that were in charge of us. I don't know. I'm not saying their intentions were bad. Maybe this was just the norm, but the older I get, I'm like, yo, that was fucked up. Like that's fucked up to have a 7, 8 year old swimming nude. So thank goodness in '84 the girls came in because all of a sudden um, the school was able to spring for swim trunks. Now, I don't want to get into those things because they gave us some European nut huggers that, listen, if you were a little bit chubby like I was, it wasn't a good look. It wasn't a good look. You might as well have been swimming nude. Like it was tight. Um, my fatness was elevated to another level, wearing those little ass trunks. But um, back to the skinny dipping portion of this, like if somebody came to me right now and was like, "Hey, listen, we don't have any swim trunks, so we're just gonna let your kid skinny dip," I'd have a problem with that. Like, and I deal with any sort of trauma by laughing at it, as I think a lot of people do. But yeah, man, like at the age of 7, just swimming free, like I'm on a fucking deserted island and not in a boarding school, an all male boarding school at the time. So Um, yeah, man, I'm doing these things because I'm just seeing if other people that went to Gerard went through these same experiences and have the same feelings. Like they might think I'm nuts. And this skinny dip portion is working my way up to the showers in first through fifth grade, and even sixth and seventh. Because yeah, um, yeah, showers. So, yeah, maybe next week, next Sunday, I'll dive into that experience. But yo, how would y'all feel about your second or third grader? You know, you're a single parent, and your kids are, swimming naked. How would y'all feel about that? Because I didn't think much of it in second and third grade. I mean, I'm lying. I thought like this is weird. This is some weird shit. But um, if I didn't do it, I didn't swim. So um, yeah. So thank you so much for the girls coming to the school because a lot of shit changed, but a lot of shit remained the same too. So um, that's it. Peace out. Till next time.
But I'm locked up, they won't let me out, no, they won't let me out.